To help a gang leader escape, a plan that involved a helicopter landing on the roof. Channel 4's Deanna Lambert has the story.
Faith Reedus appeared in federal court yesterday accused of conspiring to help Jamal Shakir break out of jail. Shakir was convicted in 2008 of several offenses, including running a criminal enterprise and being involved with the murders of 9 people. The future Jailbreak was to reorganize his leadership in the Rollin 90 Crips gang. Court documents show on September 2nd, Shakir mailed a letter to C. Conyers, labeled it legal mail, and put a stamp on it. However, legal mail does not need a stamp, so this raised a red flag to a CJC employee. Once the letter was opened, it revealed the letter to this man, Christopher Conyers, a convicted felon, discussed drug trafficking, robbery, and plans to kill 3 people.
Law enforcement agents have listened to some calls.
Phone calls between Shakir, Conyers, and Reedus also revealed plans that Reedus was supposed to research helicopters online.
The testimony showed that she was asked to research information about helicopters, flight schools, purchase price for helicopters, things like that.
In Shakir's cell phone records, authorities also found a name and telephone number for a Nashville flight school. One of the seized letters indicates Shakir also wanted someone to rent a U-Haul truck, take a test flight, restrain the pilot, and then steal the helicopter.
Just because you're behind bars doesn't mean that you can't communicate and ask others to carry out your plans.
Now, at this time, Shakir is not facing any additional charges for the jail escape, but is waiting to be sentenced on other charges. As for Reedus, a judge ordered she be held until her trial date because of her threat of being a danger to the community. And Conyers is also behind bars. When authorities found the letters at his house, they also found a gun and charged him with being a convicted felon in possession of a firearm, but certainly an elaborate plan there.
To say the least. Deanna, thank you.
Begin tonight with an elaborate escape plot from a Metro jail inmate, and it even involved a helicopter. Police say the suspect, a convicted drug kingpin, has been running his gang as he sits behind bars. One of the people involved in the plot was in federal court today, and so was investigative reporter Ben Hall.
Well, this is a remarkable case. In court today, prosecutors revealed how they recorded phone calls and intercepted letters from a gang leader convicted of multiple murders. Jamal Shakir was the leader of a notorious street gang called the Rolling 90s Crips. He's in the Metro jail facing life in prison. He was convicted of murdering or orchestrating 9 murders in the 1990s. Now, court documents show he was trying to reorganize and run his gang from the Metro jail. He sent letters ordering murders, firebombings, and drug-related robberies. In one of the letters, he asks this man, Christopher Conyers, to get information on a Nashville flight school and on privately owned helicopters that they could steal by force. In the letter, he says the helicopter must have vertical takeoff and landing ability. Prosecutors believe he planned to land on the roof of the CJC in an elaborate escape attempt. So far, prosecutors have charged a woman with whom Shakir talked on the phone and whom they say researched helicopters, Faith Reedus. She was in court today. Christopher Conyers has been arrested and is in jail on weapons charges. We'll, of course, continue to follow this bizarre case. Ben Hall, News Channel 5, investigates.
And in one of the letters, Shakir discusses a murder scheduled for later this month on Halloween night. He tells the attackers what disguise to wear and to make the scene appear as a robbery gone bad. The U.S. Attorney's Office says this is an ongoing investigation.